Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Is a positive thing to start a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yes, to start a 9-day
Vacation. But I mean, you kind of did that already. You spent most of the day talking to Santa Claus.
I don't know if I would call talking to Santa Claus a vacation. He is, I mean, you've talked to him?
I know.
He is a character.
Oh, he definitely is a character.
He is.
I do feel like I need to adjust that.
Santa is definitely a character, which is why we enjoy talking to him.
Yeah, he does. He does a lot of other stuff. That's he's like, you can show my beard, don't show my face. It's like, okay.
Santa's wanted for crimes.
Oh, Santa.
Like one of my buddies walked up and he goes, "How's your day going?" I go, "It's going okay." And he goes, "Yeah?" And I go, "Yeah. Me and Santa just been talking about how the government's trying to screw everybody over."
Oh, God.
And he just kind of looks at me like, "What?"
Even Santa knows.
Well, government, I mean, the world's gotten so bad, Santa has to have a second job.
I mean,
look, it's about that way.
So.
Santa's plotting against the government.
I don't think the government would catch him.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, what mall am I in this time?
Where am I at today?
Gotcha, I'm not in them all. Yeah.
I mean, that would be the perfect outfit to commit crimes in.
Right?
Especially this time of year.
Yeah. Why not?
Which Santa are you?
Yeah.
The most realistic looking one.
He absolutely
He
is.
actually is, yeah.
But how many slightly realistic ones are you going to have to go through?
I've seen some Santas that it's like, oh, that's a realistic Santa. That's a realistic, like
when Ian was
hobby.
Easter Bunny.
No. Yeah. like, there's another place local to us. I won't say the name of it, another dealership. Their Santa, he's a good looking Santa. But he kind of is like a rustic looking, not as commercialized Santa. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get where
like log cabin flannel shirt style Santa.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not degrading because I want a log cabin and I own a bunch of flannel shirts, but like just kind of like very woodsy.
Yeah. But I mean, nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Santa's probably cut some wood in his lifetime.
Yeah, so... Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. My name is Marcus, and I'm your clothes leader. Today, we're going to go on a Santa journey? No.
Santa!
No, we're not. We're going to go on a learning journey.
UPS just dropped off at my front door. Motorcycle parts.
Oh.
The learning that we're going to do today is learning what we're talking about. But I do have Miss Muffin with me.
Hi, y'all.
She promised to stay awake this episode.
Yes.
Look, that floor looked really comfortable last episode.
Sometimes the floor is comfortable.
Apparently, it was.
trust me.
I mean, you have walked in the dealership before and found me laying in the middle of the floor.
Yep.
Sometimes in my office. Sometimes in the middle of the show floor. I've just been laying. Wait, no, you didn't come in last week. Somebody came in last week when I was laying in the middle of, in front of Santa's chair. I was just laying on the ground there.
I mean,
They're
why
like,
not?
what are you
Why
doing?
not?
I was like, it feels good.
The rug at TMR.
The rugged team.
I mean,
Laying on the floor is not a bad thing.
No. I also have Daniel. I guess I should introduce you.
That's okay. They know who I am.
I know who all of us are.
Everybody in the room that doesn't know who Daniel is, raise your hand.
Just kidding.
Oh crap! Who are you guys? Why are you in my house? Wake up! I've been in the Matrix.
It's getting to be at Christmas season, so Santa Claus just delivered you some motorcycle parts, you said?
I'm pretty sure that's what UPS just dropped off at my front door, some more motorcycle parts.
Motorcycle parts for you?
For me, yeah.
I was about to say, because you said you didn't get me any motorcycle
No,
parts.
I did not get you any motorcycle parts.
So what, Daniel, what motorcycle parts did Santa bring you?
I've ordered quite a few things. So stuff to fix the 77 KZ1000 that I picked up, some small parts that I need for that. And I did order a set of Olin's shocks for the ZRX.
Okay.
I found a good deal on a set. So those should be coming sometime between when I ordered them and Christmas. So
Speaking of vintage motorcycles, we got a couple shout outs I want to give to some of our listeners. So, I want to give a shout out to a shop in North Carolina. Don't shoot me because I can't remember where your shop is right now.
North Carolina, that's close.
I mean, that's
North
a state.
Carolina, that's
Close.
a state. Blue Door Cycles. If you want to pull it up, the shop has been around for a little bit. Lance, made friends with Lance. He has purchased the company, and it is a vintage motorcycle shop. Like
Blue Door Motorcycles?
he sent me Blue Door Cycles, so it might be it might go to the same business. If you go to the website, I can tell you that if that's it or not.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So, I mean, that looks like...
Yes, that is it. That is
so
it.
in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they do vintage
Okay, cool.
motorcycle repair. It looks like a lot of their stuff is old Hondas,
Yeah, they've
old
got
CB Hondas, and old like BMWs, like R9s.
looks like a Triumph in the picture as well. Or at least that's what's up here.
Yeah, looks like the newer.
That looks like a Triumph America.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Which is still like 20 years old though.
Yeah. See, we gotta, we do forget that sometimes. We look at bikes and it's like, oh yeah, that was like, it's a new motorcycle that they were making in like 2002, 2005. That is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is almost vintage.
oh,
at
that's
this
horrible.
I also want to give a shout out to Matt in Charleston. Matt, Daniel have to help me with Matt's last name. Matt Garlock. If I didn't say your last name correctly, I'm sorry.
It's that Tennessee education.
He
Yeah.
sent us probably the comment of the year in reference to an episode about all the other motorcycle brands are already way behind because his Triumph is jet powered because he owns a Rocket 3. I was like, fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I think it works.
Yeah, 100%. To be fair,
To be fair.
the Y2K bike
Is actually jet
is
powered.
actually jet powered.
Yeah.
It does exist.
I think it uses a Bell helicopter engine.
Yeah.
So
I believe you are correct. Now, see, then we could start going down like all the names of motorcycles that sound like jet-powered vehicles. Or things
Thruxton.
The Thruxton.
Thruxton.
Or something even faster, the Super Meteor.
I don't know the Super Meteor.
That's Royal Enfield. That's a new
Okay.
cruiser.
Never heard of it.
So, me and Ty Cooper.
Yes.
For those of y'all listening that might not, that was an episode was a while ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We have a local guy in
That
Chattanooga.
was last year, I think.
Probably. Buddy of ours, Ty Cooper. He's got a YouTube channel called Ty from Tennessee. Go check him out. He's taking a slight break right now because he's facing something that I know we have faced. Anybody that's ever done content creation, whether even if it's just you doing regular posts on social media, face, and that's a little bit of burnout.
Mm-hmm.
But, Ty Cooper's reinventing himself. He's got some stuff that he's going to do.
It's going to shave the facial hair.
No.
No.
I saw a picture of him without a facial hair. It's just like me. You don't want me to shave my beard. But we're going to be doing some stuff with Ty. And this is stuff that Daniel's just now learning about.
Yeah. What are we going to be doing?
Hey, what are we doing?
What did you talk me into?
What are we doing?
What did you agree us to do?
Okay. This isn't 100% locked in. It's like 98% locked in though.
Okay.
Okay. So when Harley Davidson does their launch,
Yes.
we always watch the video that night
Yeah, we talked about
and
it.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Correct.
We're going to do that
Okay.
with Ty.
Okay.
Oh.
Ty's going to YouTube the whole thing.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Okay.
So people can go watch his YouTube
Of us.
and
Responding
Of us
to-
reacting.
see all of this.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'll
he
be
has
fun.
that video editing ability.
You know, he
we're-
talked that crazy nut the other day. We were talking about videos, and I said, "Don't worry about editing that one." And he's like, "I like the editing process." I'm like, "Ty, something is wrong with you."
He sits there for 8 hours a day just editing videos.
He's an IT guy by nature.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He's doing something different now. He's done IT for like the past 30 years. He's going to be doing something different now. Same company.
Okay.
But we were talking about it because Ty, Ty's a buddy of mine. Ty's a customer at the dealership, but Ty has become a friend of mine. So to help Ty out whenever we get something cool in, I'm like, Ty, we got this. Come check it out. Because I know what it's like being a content creator to give him something to be able to work with on those things.
Well, I mean, that's, one of the things that we've always, unless we've done something or listened to news recently or seen something, it's kind of a struggle to come up with content, especially for us doing a show every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and, Ty and I were talking about the quantity versus quality conversation. And I told Ty, and listen, if y'all are listening to this and y'all disagree with me, please send me a message because it will honestly help us. But I told Ty that for podcasting, I think quantity was more important than quality. It's not that we don't want to have quality, but we almost kind of become more like, for a lot of people, when they say it's their Monday morning coffee,
It's a routine.
it's a routine. They listen to it. There's some people that they might not listen for a month or two, and then they'll go on a road trip and they'll listen to 5 or 6 episodes. At
Well,
one
and
time.
I think we've found a good balance. We do one every week. It comes out on Monday.
Yeah.
Now, if we were doing 2 a week or 3 a
it comes
week,
out on Monday.
That
That's-
would be too much.
Yeah.
Chris, before you even send me a message, it doesn't always come out when it's supposed to on Monday because sometimes I forget to do my job. I got a message from Chris on Monday morning. Goes, should I be worried? I'm like, worried about what? He sends me a message later that day. He goes, I sent you a message when the episode wasn't out yet. I was like, fair enough.
So if you're complaining about it not being out on any of the streaming podcast services, that's Marcus. Facebook is me. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this now. If you get a message from the Daily Biker on Facebook, 99% of the time, that's Daniel.
That is
The
correct.
posts that are made on the Daily Biker's Facebook are done by Daniel. If you send the Daily Biker an Instagram message, that is me. If you send anything to the email, that is me. What's our other? Oh, and the episodes getting loaded is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The only thing I have responsibility for is Facebook. So
well, and I've tried to
have no
since
responsibility.
you handle that a lot of times. I don't know if you've noticed. I've tried to get away from when I go to comment on somebody. I just go in under my page instead of going in under the Daily Biker.
Yeah.
So they can see that it's me commenting.
Yeah.
And not getting confusing because earlier there was
Yeah.
we'd be like, "This is Daniel," and then right after that would be like, "This is Marcus," but both of them say the Daily Biker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you get a reply from the Daily Biker on Facebook, it is most likely me responding to you. But then again, we've also used our own personal profiles and responded to people as well.
If it's coming from the Daily Biker on Facebook, 99% of the time it's Daniel.
yes.
If you send them a direct message though, like a Facebook Messenger, we'll tell you who it is, but it's a 50-50 shot on that.
Yeah. Sometimes Marcus gets to it before I do. Sometimes I get to it before he does.
It's because I work with Facebook constantly going either on my computer or on my phone.
Yeah. So, and it may be later that day or the next day before I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it has been. I've been like, "Did you see that message?" And you're like, "No." What message? Because it didn't alert you because I already responded to it, so it killed the alert.
Yeah. So, like, you've gotten to it before I got to it, and by the time that it would have sent me an alert, You'd already responded, so it just kind of goes into the inbox folder.
But there has been responses that's been a group response that we've talked about stuff before.
Which is where we go, this is Marcus, this is Daniel, this is Marcus, this is Daniel.
And that's where you see me comment, and I'm like, screw what Daniel says, listen, this is what you need to do.
Marcus is old and doesn't have to read.
Old.
Listen to what I say.
But anyways.
We're not talking about Harleys here. Disregard what he said.
So Ty from Tennessee, I highly encourage everybody that's listening to go check him out on the YouTubes. He's got some fantastic videos out, but he's gonna kind of shake it up, do a lot of stuff different than he's done in the past. I told him, because he's going to focus on quality over quantity, which is perfectly fine. And he was talking, because he's done 2 a week for the past couple of years. And I was like, dude, I don't even know if I would focus on a quality video every week. And I think he's looking at 2 a month is what he's looking at. Yeah. I said, have a video every week, a video series every week, but then have your quality video that you still release. Yeah. So 1 week there's 2 videos that come out. And I was like, but pick a day and do your morning commute to work. I go, don't even edit it. Just find a point where on your ride to work where you go start and talk for 5 or 10 minutes about a particular subject when it comes to whatever you want to talk about, because he's going to broaden it a little bit. And it's not just going to be, it's primarily going to be motorcycles and it's primarily going to be Harley Davidson, but he's going to bring in some other aspects because Ty's also a sneakerhead.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
So I was like, do that and put that out, every Tuesday or Wednesday and call it like the morning commute. I go, leave it raw, leave it unedited. Mm-hmm. And he's like, that's when he was like, but I like the editing process. And I go, I get it. Yeah. I go, but with those videos,
people
they don't need to be
like stuff. It needs to be stream of conscience. Just your thoughts, what's going through.
100%.
Obviously, 100%. If you want to edit out,
because there's times where you listen to this and you can tell we're trying to formulate our thought. We have our thought. Yeah. But we're trying to formulate.
We do end up having some dead air.
We're trying to put pen to paper, essentially. Otherwise, I might get on here and start sounding like the fantastic guy that lives in Washington, D.C. and just like, the polar bears in New Mexico are drowning in the ocean.
He's going to start sounding like Alex Jones.
The aliens are attacking!
They're making the frogs gay!
I forgot about that one.
Oh, God.
As you can see, we are equal opportunity hater.
Yeah, we hate everybody. We will make fun of everybody.
We hate everybody. Yes. It's fun.
We kind of like South Park. Everybody loves us because we hate everybody.
Yeah. I mean, but it's fun.
Look, whatever. We spread it around.
Yeah.
Like we do with the motorcycles.
Daniel even yells at me to get off his grass.
I do.
Yeah.
You should see I roll up the windows when I drive by his house.
There has been times where Daniel's been at my house and I've gone, okay, it's time to go. I'm putting on I'm taking off my pants and sitting on the couch in my underwear.
Oh, sweet, I'll join you.
Oh, sweet.
And he does.
Toby right in the middle, y'all.
Me and Toby are going to sit on the couch together. Yeah.
Pantsless.
Toby always sits on couch pantsless. That's a dog.
That's a dog.
That's a dog.
Just to clarify.
Muffin and I, Daniel and Stephanie, both dinks.
Yes.
Just to clarify, dink means double income, no kids.
We have dogs.
I told someone the other day that
it's dinkwads with dogs.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I told someone the other day, I said, they asked me if I had kids, and I said, no, I'm a dink. And he goes, oh, what?
What?
I said, a dink.
You have a parade, too?
And he goes, what is a dink? And I said, double income, no kids. He goes, oh, I've never heard the word dink like that before.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a more recent...
It's a recent term.
But it's hilarious.
It's funny, though.
But yeah, it's dinkwads if you have dogs.
Nice.
Well, I'm trying to think of, like, a dinkwad, like, double income, no kids with dogs.
And motorcycles.
Dinkwad AMs.
Yeah. Look, we're only dinkwads in the morning. Look, those motorcycles cost money to maintain every year.
Some days I come home a dinkwad, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up going to bed as just a sink. There has been days where I'm like, she is about to walk out this door with Toby.
With Toby.
I'm just a sink.
I'm just a sink.
Single income, no kids.
That tickled me more than anything.
Yeah, and Daniel's having a giggle fit over here.
I had someone, it's been a couple months ago, they're like, man, you don't have kids? And I go, I got 70 grand in a Harley. What do you think?
What do you think?
I work at a dealership. You really think I can afford kids?
Like,
Just slow your roll there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did get another message. Shoot, and I can't look at it right now.
You didn't tell me about this one.
No. He's going to be so mad at me.
Oh, no.
Well, we can make a shout out next week.
I can make a shout out now. He knows who he is.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Sure.
he's in Ohio, works at a dealership in Ohio, listens to the podcast. Sorry, I have forgotten your name. You work at a dealership. You understand what it's like to talk to different people all day long. So,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he I'm sure he gets it. He's going to be like, he's probably going to send me a message to be like, I completely understand.
F you. So what
But I hope it's EFF because he does live in Ohio.
Oh, Lord.
So did he have a specific comment about something, or was it just
No, so I've mentioned him before. He, like I said, he works at a dealership in Ohio, at another Harley dealership, and he was not really versed in motorcycles when he first got there.
Yeah.
But listening to the podcast has helped him become more versed. I'm sure
Wait, we
outside.
actually helped somebody?
Yeah, I'm sure outside of
No.
I'm sure outside of doing his own research, he's also done. But you know, dude, there's people at the dealership that don't know other brands. Chelsea,
Yeah.
has learned stuff about other brands and certain things that other brands do and stuff because we talk about that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fair.
That's the thing. There's a lot of people that might listen to this that know a particular brand. Maybe they know a lot about that particular brand.
Yeah.
But they might not realize other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've discussed that numerous times, where like certain people, like the guys that like Harleys, a lot of the times, like they may have had other bikes. in
Yeah,
the
you
past,
find
but
it more with Harley guys than you do anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese, big four guys, they typically know like their
Big four.
bike. They know the big four.
They know the big four, and then they just go, oh, them Harley guys, and
Yeah.
motorcycles too expensive. It's like, well, I'm guessing you ride a base model leader bike or a 600.
Yeah. But I mean, look, hey, tool for the job.
Well, I say that because the conventional cruiser Japanese guys, a lot of them do know Harley.
Yeah. So I mean, at that point, you saw what Harley Davidson was doing, what Suzuki, Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki were doing at the time. Said, hey, look, I can get this big
Significantly
four.
cheaper.
Yeah, it's.
I can get this 10-year-old Yamaha for $3,500 off my neighbor.
I can go to Suzuki right now and get the C50 Boulevard for like $2,000 because they're trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, because nobody wants a C50 Boulevard.
Exactly. But
Actually, I thought about that the other day.
Oh, God.
No. S40.
Oh,
Or as around here, nobody calls it an S40. Hopefully
Savage.
nobody where y'all are calls it an S40 either. It's a Savage or a Salvage.
Salvage.
Okay. The most popular thing to do with those. There's the two most popular things to do with those. Because one of them people do it on their own. The other one they sell a kit for it.
wreck it.
No. Second owner. What the second owner does with the bike.
Mm.
They either turn it into a little bobber
Yeah.
or they turn it into a cafe racer. Because there is that a company that sells
I've seen the
it's like Rocca or something like that.
the cafe
They sell
racers
the cafe
actually
racer
look.
kit.
See, I'm typically against the whole cafe racer thing because I don't
Yeah.
like the idea of taking truly vintage Japanese motorcycles and tearing them up because I like the original bikes. But an S40, no one cares.
No, not at all.
Like, absolutely
Not at
not.
all.
Well, that's like taking the oh gosh, not the Eliminator. What was it was another Suzuki.
Well,
The Intruder. The Intruder.
There's another bike though too that Suzuki
Which
made.
is such a terrible name for a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's a vintage Japanese motorcycle
Yeah.
that everybody takes and does the same thing to, and they're better after they do this.
What bike?
XS650. When they build bobbers out of them.
Yeah.
That bike is so much better as a bobber
Yeah.
than it is as a flat bench cruiser.
Yeah. I agree with that.
It's like they built it awkward to be a flat bench cruiser. When you cut off that subframe, it's like, oh look, here's a perfect design to build a bobber out of.
And look, there are some bikes that are made to do that.
Well, and
And they just work. and
They're
they
little
look good.
twins. When you cut off the subframe of an XS650, it literally looks like an old Triumph.
Yes. Exactly. It does. It really does.
It's like, okay, cool. So here's our bobber.
But see, then you get the guys that do that to like the 1970s CB754
No, don't do that. Don't do
or the KZ1000.
If you have a true flat bench motorcycle, is what I call them, a flat bench seat motorcycle,
Yeah.
and you're going to customize it, you do build a cafe racer out of it. You don't build a bobber.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't build a bobber
yeah.
or a chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or you just keep it original and just enjoy it. And buy one that's already been done.
you enjoy it for the weekend, and then next Friday evening you get it back up running again on the road and enjoy it that weekend. Say what you want.
I'm going to knock on wood. I have not had any major issues since the engine rebuild on my 79 1000.
I also haven't seen you ride it but like twice.
This year, I've probably put about 6,000 miles on it.
You haven't rode it to see me. So
Yeah, I have.
twice.
I also don't come see you every day of the week. I do ride to work.
You're right. You don't come see me every day of the week. You usually do come see me at least once a week at work.
That is true.
We usually see each other twice a week.
Yeah, once during the week and then once on the weekend.
Correct.
Yep. Depending on my work schedule.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm visiting you at work. You're not visiting me at work. If you want to come downtown, you can visit me in my office.
I came downtown Thursday.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You could have stopped by the office.
I wasn't on your side of the river.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Then.
I had to go down to Chattanooga Presents because we did the sponsorship with the Ice on the Lane.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Well, Thursday at that time, I was probably already home.
and then I went, I was going to go to the ice rink,
Oh yeah.
but it was like another 2 miles and traffic was backing up everywhere and it was already like 4:30 or 4 o'clock or something. And I was like, I need to get back to the shop.
Yeah, that's
It took me like 45 minutes to get back to the shop. But I went past, I did make like a 30-second pit stop because I went right down Holt's Claw.
yeah.
So I pulled into the National Cemetery
Mm-hmm.
to say hi to my dad real quick.
Yep. Fair enough. That is the staying away from 2475.
Oh, it was horrible Thursday. Like both directions. Thursday was
Yeah.
bad.
Where my office is in North Chattanooga, I'd get back onto Amnicola and take 153 back.
But see, the problem with Amnicola is,
It's hit or
and I
miss.
haven't been on it in a long time.
It's hit or miss.
But it used to be like, you'd be like, well, I'm going to go Amnicola because it's not backed up. You'd get to the Coke plant
Yeah.
and it was stop and go from the Coke plant to 153.
Depending on what time.
And for
you
people that aren't local, that's like a mile and a half.
Yeah, depending on what time you go through, it's like that. If it's that bad, I'll end up going through Hickson back to 153 because
Well,
whatever
I would
can
almost say,
do-
like, if you knew that was going to
or
happen
I'll get to
before you got to the...
Amnicola where Shaliford or whatever the crossroad is that gets to Shal. It's all the one road.
Wilcox.
Wilcox.
So that's
We'll
how I
talk
came
about
back
it. Yeah.
the other day. I went just up like 3 blocks or 2 blocks from Chattanooga Presents. Mine would have been 2 blocks. Mine only be 1 block. Turned on Holt's Claw and ran Holt's Claw all the way to Wilcox.
Yeah.
And then literally Wilcox, Shalford, Lee Highway to the shop.
Yeah. That's a good way to go because nobody ever goes back there. I mean, look, Walmart couldn't make it back there. You can drive through it. It's not backed up.
Still can't figure that part out. Don't go down that road.
Oh
Don't.
God.
Don't
Bless
even.
America.
Don't even. Then I went down Wilcox. I didn't go down Usher Running Parkway. I went
Yeah.
down Wilcox.
Ursher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ursher.
So I
The
actually,
guy that's not from Chattanooga, but for some reason we have a street here named after him.
we don't worry about things like
Yeah.
You know who claims Chattanooga?
Fine.
Samuel L. Jackson. We ain't got a street named after him.
Well,
that. True.
Why don't we name all of 24 through Chattanooga after Samuel? Well, okay. 24 from...
Because that's what you're going to be saying the entire time when you're on 24?
Yeah.
pretty much.
24, we'll say this. 24
That's what we're going to name the interchange. Samuel L. Jackson Interchange. 7520.
from 24 from Tiftonia to 4th Avenue.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see that.
Samuel L. Jackson. Because technically from the top of the ridge cut
Yeah.
to 75 is...
It's already got a...
yeah, I can't remember.
It's a
his
memorial
name.
road.
It's named after, there was a police officer killed in the line of duty,
Yeah.
and it's named after him.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know 153 from Hamill Road to Walmart is a memorial highway?
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Do you know what memorial highway it is?
Was it? Is it Sullivan? John Sullivan? Yeah.
Charlie's
Charlie's son. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Because I see the signs.
Yeah, 153 from Hamill Road, or right before Hamill Road, like where that pawn shop used to be.
Yeah, right there.
From that pawn shop almost to Walmart is
Didn't know that.
Sergeant
Interesting.
John Sullivan Memorial Highway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I see it every day.
So that's why if you ever go out there and notice like the flags hanging on the sign, have you ever noticed the flags?
Yeah.
You know, Charlie's the one
Charlie
that goes
puts
out and
those
does
there,
that.
yeah.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, he goes out and changes it. People will donate the flags to
Yeah.
him. But he'll go out and change out the signs and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's nice.
Hmm.
No,
Our parts manager at the dealership, for anybody that's listening to this, that's a veteran or anything like that, our parts manager is a Gold Star father. His son got his, if I'm remembering this correctly, his son's Hummer hit an IED and he got killed.
I believe that's correct.
From what I remember. That's
Yeah,
correct.
the day he was supposed to go home because his son was being born.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, anyways.
So, actually, on motorcycle news...
On a lighter note.
No, I want to go back real quick to Daniel's comment about why we call it Samuel L. Jackson Parkway or Samuel L. Jackson Highway or whatever. That has nothing to do with the fact of he's from Chattanooga. It's because whenever you're on that section of 24, you use Samuel L. Jackson's favorite two words in traffic.
You were cussing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, mother.
Yep.
What are all these mother cars doing on this mother interstate?
Pretty much.
Which is why I do not take the interstate.
I think
Especially
we
with all the
petition.
construction.
I think
Yeah.
we petition to call that section of the interstate Samuel L. Jackson Memorial Highway.
Just Samuel L. Parkway.
No, Samuel L. Jackson Memorial Highway.
Just wait for the billboard. The one that T-Dot changes to say certain things.
Say certain things.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. Hey, Don, if you're listening, ideas here. Ideas.
Samuel L. Jackson says, Merry Christmas.
So I was up at the dealer that's working on the KZ
Yep.
in Cleveland today and dropping off some parts. And I was talking to the owner a little bit, and he
Did you ask him what I told you to ask him?
no
Okay, go.
probably forgot. You'll have to
I
remind
think he
me.
probably forgot.
Is he getting MT450s?
I did actually ask him that.
Okay.
I asked him that a couple weeks ago, and I just forgot to tell you.
Okay.
Yes, when they decide to send them to him.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes, it's outside of his.
That's fair. That's fair. Because
Yeah.
as far as I know, Harley Davidson made a CVO Tri-Glide in 2023.
Huh. Interesting.
Never seen one.
Never seen one.
Don't even know what it looks like.
It's fine.
Doesn't exist.
It don't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, because I did ask about that, and that was if they come, they come. We can't really. A lot of the manufacturers nowadays just kind of say, "Hey, this is what you're getting in the next shipment,"
Yeah.
and that's what Suzuki does.
With the exception of Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
So
a lot of
Harley
the
Davidson, you
Japanese
place your order,
Yeah.
and then you can hit what they call special assignment.
Yeah.
And I think on special assignment, I don't know if you get to pick or not. I'm not in that area.
Yeah, from
So,
what
but there are things where they're like, oh, you have to have
so
this
many of these. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, because they do Suzuki, CF Moto, Benelli, things like that. Not that Benelli.
They sell rifles?
Yes.
You knew I was
Shotguns.
You knew I was going there.
Shotguns.
Yeah, those Chinese Italian shotguns. But
Wait, you mean Chevy Berettas?
yes. Hold up, Beretta. So from what I understand, they basically, if they want to special order things, they can add to the order, but it's what the manufacturer decides to send them. That's kind of what they get to sell. Like, hey, we're going to push these, so you're going to get like 8 of these motorcycles and 1 of the one that you want.
Yes.
Because they ran through that with the GSX 1000 GTs.
I think they're going to see a lot of people in the States wanting that MT450.
I'd imagine that you would. I mean, because I was actually talking to him today about the CF Moto brand, briefly, just a brief conversation. He's like, we sell more of the CF Motos than we do any of the other bikes that we've had in the shop. Like, they go out.
Yeah.
They sell multiple bikes a week, whether it's a 250, the 450s, the new Ibex, the 800s, which are the 790 KTM engine. And in his opinion, CF Moto, when they did the joining with KTM in 2016, because that's when that actually occurred.
Yeah.
That's when they started like, hey, people want these. You know, you now have quality in KTM, you have quality in CF Moto. You're kind of like joining 2 different engineering ideas.
Yeah.
And they work. But so a bike that I actually didn't know was coming out.
Okay.
That he mentioned, because you've heard me talk about the GSX 1000 GT Plus. You know, they're sport touring motorcycle. It's more of a sport end of sport touring, but full fared, kind of like a.
It's a concourse, but it's a 1000.
Yes. So they're actually making a more touring oriented version of that bike. Think of the BMW S1000 XR, where it's kind of taller.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the GSX S1000 GX.
Is it going to be a naked bike?
Nope. Full fairing in the front.
Okay.
It's going to think of more concourse style, like taller.
Yeah.
But it's the way that their website describes it is a mix between the 1000 GT and the DE.
If I'm buying, and I'm glad you said the DE, because I was about to say, if I'm buying a Suzuki for a touring bike, I'm buying a 1250 DE.
Yeah. So that's which I actually think it's a decent look. You can definitely see where they have the V-Strom styling in there.
It is.
Yeah, it's the S1000.
And that would be why I said, that style is why I said I would buy a 1250 DE, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but this is going to be a little bit more powerful engine, more street performance-oriented engine, so sport touring still. They call it a crossover.
Well, I mean, they make a street version of the 1250 DE.
They do.
They call it a street version.
It just has street tires.
Well, still questionable on how off-roady the D-Strom, as everybody's liking to call it.
The P-Strom?
Or the P-Strom. Because the previous V-Strom was not necessarily a very off-roady.
It was more of a street.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that at length. But I'm curious to, that kind of looks like a good mix between a V-Strom and the GT.
Yeah.
Because I like the GT. When they bring back that bright blue color again, I'd highly consider it.
Well, I'll tell you what that is. That is a Multistrada.
Yes.
That's a Suzuki Multistrada.
That's kind of where the BMW S1000 XR is as well. Yeah. It's basically a Multistrada, just BMW.
Yeah.
With their 1000 motor.
Yeah.
So, which, you know what? Those sell. The Multistrada sell. The XR sell.
Yeah, they sell about 5 of them here.
Well, when you bring something in that's, this is, I think,
I don't think very many people go to Ducati looking for Multistradas.
No.
I think most people go to Ducati looking for Panigales and walk out with monsters.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Because they realize they don't have the budget for a $30,000 motorcycle.
Right?
But they do for like a $13,000 bike.
Exactly. And this one's going to come in, I think the MSRP is like $18,500, which is up there, but at the same time.
But it's in the same market for the GS Road crowd, the Pan America Road crowd.
Yeah. It kind of fits like right
the Tiger,
in that.
Explorer
I would say this
crowd.
probably falls like right near the bottom end of that for off the dealer showroom floor.
Yeah, it probably doesn't have the torque.
No,
But
well,
those,
being
all of
being,
those have.
being an inline four, it won't.
Yeah.
But it'll have that higher top end.
So
It's a K5 GSXR motor, which they've been making for the past 10 years.
they're still tuned down to 135 horsepower.
Yeah.
Because Suzuki likes to go, here's something awesome. Here's an alternative that we said, screw you.
Yeah. But if it's just computer tuning down, which is the way that the GT is, I've seen a lot. There have been videos where people have opened them up and been like, "Oh, it's there. That engine that you get in the GSXR 1000."
I think they should have done the GSX 1300T.
So a touring version of the Hayabusa. They do actually have one of those orange Hayabusas up there. They're like anniversary edition.
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't look bad. But for 22,000, I will pass.
But I think if they had done it on a Hayabusa platform, because then it's essentially going after that same market as the ZX14 / Concourse.
Yeah. Which, great. I mean, you basically turn the Hayabusa into a Concourse.
Yeah.
Which, nothing wrong with that.
Which
Concourse is
Suzuki
a great
went backwards. They turned the Concourse into ZX14.
Kawasaki went backwards.
I mean, yeah, Kawasaki went backwards and turned the Concourse into the ZX14.
No. Suzuki decided to not go with the Hayabusa. They just let the Hayabusa be the Hayabusa and went with the GSXR 1000. Turned that into a sport touring bike instead of...
Yeah, they're letting the Hayabusa still live on its namesake, but that's not going to last forever.
They're going to have to do something with that. Now, I do have to say, the new Hayabusa...
Even going up in displacement and all that other stuff, it doesn't matter.
I don't think displacement matters anymore. For the Hayabusa, I don't think it matters. I mean, we've got to the top speeds.
Well, displacement doesn't matter when guys now are sitting here going, I just put a T5 turbo on my Hayabusa.
Yeah. Well,
when turbo bikes are a thing that people are doing on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And let's clarify, turbo bikes, that's also a regular basis with Harley.
Yes.
There's literally a company, for those of y'all that might be listening to it that are not Harley people, yes, there's a company that if you're listening to this and you're not a Harley person, there's a company called Trask. They make a bunch of performance parts. They literally make bolt-on turbo kits for Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
You can literally order them out of a Drag Specialties catalog.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotten to be commonplace.
Yeah.
Just like the Hayabusa. It's like, oh, yeah, this bolts right on. You put here's a tuner. You're done.
Yeah.
Don't have to do anything else with it.
Yeah.
I think to this point they need to do something different with the Hayabusa. I don't think... Because, look, Honda doesn't sell the Blackbird anymore. Kawasaki doesn't really do... Kawasaki doesn't really do the ZX12. It's...
Well, yeah, because the Concourse.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they kind of, like, softened them down. Honda just gave up with it. Kawasaki was like, all right, yeah, well, we're not going for that 200-plus mile per hour thing.
Honda said, I tell you what, all these bikes are really cool.
I'm going to make a CB 1100.
But what if we take the one off the front of this bike and build a motorcycle?
Yeah. Well, and
people are like, 300? Yes.
Yes.
Tell me they didn't.
Yeah, no, they did.
Well, everybody kept building bigger motorcycles. Honda said, let's build smaller bikes.
I don't remember that CB 1125.
No.
But Honda went small. Kawasaki just doesn't care about people, and neither does Suzuki. But they do still make the GSXR 250.
It's a 300 now, isn't it?
Mm.
Is it still 250?
It's still 250.
Who
Which I'm okay with.
Who makes the Yamaha.
The R3.
Yeah.
They made a 250, like a V-Star 250.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they still make a V-Star 250 in foreign countries. Look, I had the V-Star 650 that I bought for Stephanie.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Which, perfect. I mean, it's a great motorcycle. Nothing is wrong with it other than the fact that it can't get out of its own way.
Yeah.
I still remember one of the first, because I'm used to my bikes and I know my bikes pretty well.
A V-Star 650 turned into a little low-speed bobber. Another fantastic bike is a
Cool.
low-speed bobber.
Yeah. It's not worth anything, just have fun with it.
Yeah.
I still remember I was pulling out in front of traffic on that 650 and all of a sudden I was like wide open throttle, like, come on! Oh crap!
Come on!
I forgot that I was on that and not something better.
I really...
But it was a great bike. Like, if someone's trying to get into cruisers...
It's a great starter.
I would also love to currently own, or own in the near future, I would like to find an older Softail Harley, like an Evo era Softail Harley, and built like the same way people build all those bobbers. Build, just a little stripped down peanut tank, solo seat.
That would be
rigid.
Oh yeah, I would like that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Bobber, just as a an around the town.
Mm-hmm.
So just cruise to work, cruise the bike night.
I would like that. Yeah.
As long as you don't build like a big wheel bike or a chopper.
No big wheel bikes. No big wheel bikes.
When you say chopper, though,
Like,
you're talking custom. Bike.
Yeah.
He's talking that. Yeah.
I would build a chopper.
Don't build a Honda Fury.
No. If I built a chopper, I would do like a shovel head and build like a traditional like 70s style.
See, that's fine.
Chopper, like heavy for like paint.
Yes, that's fine.
With a wizard on the side.
Yes, and I would have the Dodge van with the bubble windows on the back to
Yes.
So
that's perfect for TMMR right there.
it is.
Mystery machine bobber.
Then it would have to be a Ford van.
We could make it work.
So, but if I was to do a chopper, that's what it would be. I would build.
Yeah, that's different.
I mean, I would have no problem.
Yeah.
All day long, I would do a 60s, 70s, Woodstock era chopper.
Yeah, but that's a little bit
that's
different than what
yeah.
the people are doing today. The today chopper.
The true chopper guys will tell you those aren't choppers. Those are custom bikes. Because they're not taking factory bikes and chopping them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
enough, yeah.
But you know who does take custom bikes and chop them?
Who?
The Japanese.
Yeah.
Have you seen the choppers that the Japanese Harley
some of those
builds?
are...
I mean, have you just seen the Japanese motorcycle culture? That's actually something that we need to say for
they're on a whole different level.
The Asian motorcycle culture.
Yes.
Yeah, Asian.
Because when it like there's a lot of stuff out of Thailand that it's wow. Like people talk about, I hear people make a joke. They're like, I don't want to go to Thailand because of ladyboys, and I'm like, I want to go to Thailand because these guys invented inverted front suspension on their street lights.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're on a
people
whole
like
different
everything
level.
comes from California. It heads that way. I'm like, everything went from Thailand to California first.
No, I
yeah.
I mean, I think going to Thailand, that part of the world.
But I would,
super
I would love to
begin
go.
with. I mean,
I would love to go to, Japan and stuff like that, and see that chopper culture, world, because they are like so ingrained into what was the true 70s, 60s and 70s iconic motorcycle culture. Thinking of like, I have blanked. What is that movie?
Easy Rider.
Easy Rider. I mean, they are straight.
Well,
with that. With that culture. I mean, talking about where, like, basically, like what I have on right now, pants and shoes wise. I mean, we're talking.
Yeah.
I've got on my black kind of skinny jeans with my cowboy boots, and I mean, but that's what they are rocking all the time.
It's funny that you
like all the vintage Harley T-shirts and
with the. I see it a lot in my like the vintage motorcycle groups, where they talk about, like, they actually end up importing factory stock UJM bikes from the 70s, early 60s, 70s, early 80s back to Japan, because most of the ones over there, they've all been modified, so they don't have original examples.
Yeah, well, they build, like, I don't think they call them Bosuzuku bikes, but they're basically Bosuzuku bikes out of all those bikes.
I
And
do
that's
have
where,
that king and queen seat for the
if you're-
KZ, where the
if you're
back
on-
comes up like this.
Nice.
anybody that's on here that's on TikTok and has came across the sound where it's the ding, 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 ding. That's the Bosuzuku idiots just sitting there revving up their motorcycles.
I love watching those videos when they do that. Just
Yeah.
oh, that cylinder's gone.
I'm more of the Japanese culture of Dajuban, which is the sport bike racers that all used to have the Dodge Express vans with the 318s and 360s that decided,
Oh, Lord.
hey, when we're not racing our motorcycles, let's put rally wheels on these things and put these things on the track. That's the more of the culture
You
that I
would.
have.
That
You
is
would,
entertaining.
I mean,
That is actually something that we should dive into one day. Is just Japanese. Foreign motorcycle culture, but
Yes.
Asian motorcycle
Asian-
culture.
well,
Yeah,
we could
that's-
do it, and we could start with Asian motorcycle culture because there's so many people that I do follow on Instagram that are in different Asian countries
Mm-hmm.
building some of the most beautiful, whether they're modern baggers or
vintage bikes,
old
Oh,
vintage
yeah.
bikes. I'll see a bike and I'll be like, I showed Heather an FXR one time that was an FXRP and it was all done up and it had carbon fiber and I was like, look at this bike and it's dope. Da, 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 da. And it gets around with the license plate and I go, hey, it's in Japan.
Hey, some of those are sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was probably an imported bike that they bought just
I
to
don't
do
know
that.
if it was or not. Well, import for them is different than it is import for us.
Well, no, they had a company in Japan that was licensing and building Harley Davidson.
but you got to remember, they could import bikes out of Russia and it's just,
yeah,
Yeah.
because I think
I mean, it's still a pretty far trip.
I want to say
it's
it was
a hop and a skip
Moroku
away.
was the one. It was a licensed Harley Davidson built in Japan by a Japanese company, and that was pre AMF era.
Yeah.
But still, they were making Harleys, just different badgings, slightly different style.
Well, even when Harley introduced the Nightster 975, and they had they did that whole art project, and they had all these different people customizing it. One of them was a chopper guy in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I saw that.
He's in his garage
Yeah.
and he's working on that. And he's got shovel heads, knuckle heads hanging on the wall and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, this guy might be building this new bike, but this is one of those old school like chopper guys.
Yeah.
He's building it the way that he wants to build it.
He
He's
appreciates
using the chassis and engine as a.
I'll tell you a trip we need to make actually, and I think it's in Asheville too. But we need to go up to Prism Supply and visit their place. They're an old school chopper style builder.
Okay,
Nice.
I was like, I've never heard of.
Never
them,
heard of
so
it.
They build some super cool bikes.
Well, we were just talking about Japan, and you're like, a trip that would be that we need to do. Like, hold on, Marcus. Let me update my passport.
Hold on.
We need to go to Saudi Daisy.
Oh, God.
Daisy or Saudi?
Yeah, which one?
Oh no, we're going right in the middle. We're going to stand on the border. Have one foot in one and one foot in the other, and be like, we're in Saudi Daisy now. While Daniel gives both of them the birds.
Yeah.
I just want to know how you're supposed to spell Saudi. I thought it was Soddy, but there's a road that's like...
Yeah, that's how you spell it, right?
Yeah, but Saudi Road or whatever, or Saudi Pike is like Saudi.
That's a whole different type of people.
I know.
A whole different people.
I know. And when I saw the sign, it could have been somebody that had made a sign just to mess with everybody.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, that sounds like something we would do. I'm just saying.
Satop.
Take my street sign off down there and put Daily Biker Avenue.
You should.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Last thing. This is in closing. So, Sean gave me the Christmas card. Sean writes a Christmas card. So, it's actually very thoughtful.
Does he do it or have his secretary do it?
Does he do or does Kate do it?
Well, Kate's not his secretary. technically, I guess you could say I would be his secretary, so no, he doesn't.
You write your own Christmas card.
No.
Like, oh, this one had like a $500 check in it.
Oh,
That's amazing.
right.
Just
That's
not signed for some
amazing.
reason.
Yeah.
No. We get him a stack of Christmas cards. It's something that he
He
likes
has a
to do.
stamp.
He likes to write. No, he writes personal messages.
He's
to
big.
us.
He's big on cards.
Dude, Sean can tell you every employee in there. He can tell you a lot of stuff about every employee in there. Sean is really big about knowing his team.
Yeah.
Which is
People that work
good.
in the
It's
shop.
that's very good.
So he wrote his Christmas card to me.
Okay.
And he said, Marcus, thank you for everything you do. I would have referenced you as the Daily Biker, but we all know that you took a break. And I was like, this asshole. He's talking about when my transmission was messed up.
Oh God. Oh. That wasn't your phone.
But you still wrote.
You still rode the KTM.
Not
Yeah.
every day.
I mean, he didn't.
No.
Not every day.
I have, since I've gotten the Street Glide back, I've only drove to work like twice.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that was either rainy or
Yeah.
like 20 degrees.
With the
in morning.
KTM, I rode to work half the time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
There were several days I was just like, I'm just going to drive.
That is a wheel bike. I mean,
Yeah. It's fine.
I was like, I read it and I cracked up laughing, and then like I yelled out the door. I don't know if he was even close to me. I was just like, you asshole. I'm sure if he heard me, he just kind of smiled.
he probably did this. Probably did his.
Yep, that's exactly what he did. He did his little like shoulder
Yep.
lift and chuckle.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
For anybody listening to this that knows Sean, y'all know exactly how he is. He loves to like, if he's got something on you, he will not only stick that knife in, but he will turn it too.
Which is why we always make fun of why you can't kickstart a motorcycle.
Boom!
Oh.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.